It's a city where anything can happen, so what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted. Leaves changing colors. It's October, so where's the fest? Hi everyone, I'm Dayna Devin and I looked it up and it said Oktoberfest canceled. Of course, I'm talking about the official one in Germany, but this is LA Unscripted, so put on your lederhosen and let's go. Did you dare me? I am clearly in the mood for Oktoberfest, but I'm missing one thing, a beer stein, but I think I know just the place to get one.
I'm Mel, you look amazing.
Thank you so much, I'm Dayna, and I am really in the market for a good beer stein, but I didn't just want any old beer stein, I wanted like a custom beer stein.
All right, I think we can help you out with that.
You can?
Yeah, we can show you how to make your own.
We can make one, let's make one.
Okay, let's go.
What is this place?
Okay, so we are a retail store. We sell ceramics, some that we make, and then other LA artists that we really love. We do classes, we do workshops, we love bringing the love of ceramics to the community. The beginning of the pandemic, obviously we couldn't even have outdoor classes, but we pivoted everything to offer online classes, and we offer kits that folks can take home.
Okay.
And we have YouTube videos with instructions, so we did a lot of that in the beginning.
People could even have a date.
Fridays we do rosé and clay.
Oh!
Yeah, so we partnered with the restaurant here, Rappahannock.
Okay.
So you come to the park and do a ceramics class, a bowl class, and then we give you a drink ticket. You go to Rappahannock, have a glass of wine.
So we're gonna make this.
We're gonna make something like that.
Something like that.
We're gonna cut a rectangle. You know, we're gonna kind of roll it around to help us create the shape.
I feel like I'm making cookies.
I know.
That doesn't look right. We've got our basic mug shape, except for the fact
So what you can do
that mine has a big hole in it. Mine did not come out even. It's a headband. She
Okay.
basically said I'm a clay prodigy.
I'm not basically.
A
I
clay
did say that.
savant.
So what we could
A
do.
Rhodes clay scholar. If you can't go to Oktoberfest, you can at least make your little stein at home, like a family. They could do this, could they do this all together and then, or like a Zoom class with you?
So we have Zoom classes. You could do like a private Zoom party.
When I'm working with pottery, it always makes me think of the movie Ghost, right? How many people like see that movie and want to come work on the wheel?
Everybody.
And it's turning out AO clay. Get it? AO clay. Oh my God, I love this so much. And it's October and I'm outside. This really got me in the mood. Happy Oktoberfest, everyone. Prost.
Hello, Dayna. I believe what you're wearing is called a dirndl. And a guten tag to all of you. I'm Doug Kolk, and while they tried to get me in lederhosen, this is about the closest they're gonna get. Oh, hi 1995, Claudia Schiffer. But I'm still in the Oktoberfest spirit, and I've got the deets to help you fest on the fast, all from the comfort of your home. Pretzels are a must, not inflatable ones, although they are super cool, but the real thing. Check this out. Snyder's of Hanover and Captain Lawrence Brewing are offering a limited edition pretzel keg. And this is cool. Auntie Anne's is offering a pretzel perk with an all-in-one online order. And there are even do-your-own dough kits you can cook in your own kitchen. Roast! And if you're of the dipping kind, this mustard comes in a stein. So if you need to throw something together fast for the family to fest, I got all these essentials from Amazon overnight. Bring on the brats. And later in the show, I'll have more deets on how to Probst from the privacy of your home. And while they still haven't convinced me to throw on the lederhosen, I do have these run for the beer socks.
All right, thank you. Now don't go anywhere because Jessica Holmes is mixing it up and we're gonna go off script to continue our own Oktoberfest celebration.
Ich würd gern weg von hier, raus aus der Stadt, weit weg. Du hast einen Mercedes.
You can learn traditional German dancing in the privacy of your own home. Who knew? Oktoberfest has been canceled, most events have been canceled, and I'm super excited though to learn with you.
I am with Die Gemütlichen Schuhplattler. It's part of the Phoenix Club in Anaheim.
How did you get started doing this?
My parents were involved in a Bavarian club that did this. And there are a lot of clubs like this across North America. It's a way to get together and have a beer with friends and family, and everyone has a good time.
What are you going to teach me today?
The place to start is probably with a polka. This is a dance that guests at an Oktoberfest here in the US would do. The first thing with a polka is, well, like any dance, right, is there is a beat to it, and you need to feel the beat. For a polka, you take 3 steps and pause for each of the beats in that measure, right? So it's left, right, left, pause.
This is Steve. Steve is going to be dancing the polka with me.
Well, that's the idea.
Oh, hold on. What's our next dance?
Well, the traditional dance that's done by people in southern Germany is called a Schuhplattler. So this one is the couples dance.
Okay.
And the way that starts is the guy and the girl would go out onto the dance floor together
Okay.
and face each other.
Okay.
And then the guy turns the girl out to the music. You swing your leg and turn the girl one way or the other, and then you spin around.
Spoons are simple. That's good. I like that.
First thing with spoons,
Okay.
holding them.
Slow. Here. Here. Here.
A good way to start is just keep in time with the music, right? Now you can put your hand on top.
People can contact you, right? And you can do a virtual lesson?
Maybe even do a group lesson. If you go to the Phoenix Club website,
Okay.
a link to our group. The Phoenix Club is having some form of Oktoberfest. It's more of, the beer garden is open. Advanced reservations are requested. Seating is limited. But you're still able to sit outside and have an Oktoberfest beer.
Prost! SoCal may have perfect weather all year round, but there is no best like Oktoberfest. Hi, everyone. I'm Dayna Devin. And since the official Oktoberfest in Munich was canceled, we thought it'd be fun to celebrate the festival right here, LA Unscripted style. Obviously, though, authenticity is key, so we called up the very best. Joining me now is Matthias Klassens from Berlin's on West 3rd Street. Berlin-style Döner kebab.
Yes.
Döner kebab, that right?
Döner kebab.
And it's
right.
actually like a street food staple, not only in LA, but all over the world. But interestingly enough, you actually moved here kind of recently. Tell me what you were doing in Germany and why you moved here.
So I worked for BMW in Germany with my brother together, and then he had a position in Los Angeles, and I followed later on to bring the original German, Berlin-invented Döner kebab to LA, because it was a food that doesn't exist here.
All right, so when people come to Berlin's on 3rd Street, what can they expect?
They can expect a real piece of Berlin. When they come in, we play German electro music. They get a really authentic piece of Germany right in their hand for $11, and it makes people very happy.
Are we gonna make a sandwich? Can you teach me how to make this?
I can teach you how to make a sandwich.
Okay, I don't know if you know, but I don't do much cooking at all, so.
I figured. This is basically what we're known for. We have other dishes like the Döner box, the rice plate. We also have a lot of vegan options. We got the wrap. We have our beautiful falafel here. But this is what people come from.
Got it.
And how you start is you want to put that on a
Is that a
panini
homemade
press.
piece of bread?
That is a homemade piece of bread. This was actually one of the biggest challenges I faced to find this piece of bread. So, and once we're done, it has this beautiful, see how thin it is now all of a sudden?
Yes, wow.
Yeah. So now you want to hold it like a baseball glove. Okay, now you want to put some nice hot meat in there.
Okay, and what, is this beef?
That is beef and lamb.
Okay.
Homemade, only steak cut, so there's no ground beef in it, so it's very light. So that's the base. So this is a marinated pickled cabbage that you would go in and
Oh, I love cabbage.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, and now we want to twist it. Yeah, give it a good squeeze.
Okay,
Yeah,
squeeze,
you got it,
squeeze,
you got
okay.
It, you got it. So this is our chef's special sauce.
That is so good.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Good. It's never completed if you don't pop a fresh
Oh,
one
yeah.
with it.
All right.
Prost.
Post! You guys can visit them at 8474 West 3rd Street or eatberlins.com. Don't forget to check out their social media at eatberlins. I'm still dying over this sandwich. It's so good. The sauce is so good. Oh my gosh, thanks again, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Jessica Holmes mixing it up, and we are going to go off script to celebrate our own Oktoberfest. Post!
Durch dick und dünn und haben's drauf. Wir sind so slick und schön, sag einfach ja. Ich zeig dir diesen Trick, du kannst es auch. Sei an meiner Seite, gib mir Ghetto V.
Hi, my name is Karen Lauder. Online, I'm known as the German girl in America. Started out as a writer. Articles that were the most popular were the ones where I wrote about Germany or my family, German culture. Oktoberfest started as a wedding party. It was the wedding of King Ludwig I and Princess Therese Saxe-Hildburghausen. Anyway, they got married on October 12th on 1810. And King Ludwig I was a man of the people, or he wanted to be a man of the people. So he thought a really cool idea would be to invite everybody to the Theresienwiesen, which is the giant meadow that he named for his bride. Everyone in Munich was invited to come and celebrate. And people enjoyed it so much that they did it again the next year. And the year after that, and the year after that. And now, 210 years later, we are still doing it.
I'm back, and I couldn't resist. What can I say? I'm in the full Oktoberfest spirit now that I just got the deets on how to beer hop from home. All right, so what is it that you guys do?
Well, we own a company called LA Beer Hop. We've been open for 8 years, and we do brewery tastings, brewery tours. And up until COVID, we used to have a bus and take people to breweries. And now we're doing virtual,
everything live.
Yeah, we're doing virtual beer
tastings.
Because of COVID, instead of giving the tours on the bus, you're giving virtual tours. How do people get their beer?
It's delivered to them. The other way is that we can provide a buy it yourself list, and that we get together and then we compare.
I'm on your virtual bus right now. You're driving.
Right.
Where are we going?
Okay.
Each virtual tasting has a flight of fresh, seasonal, interesting beers. So you'll notice on this one, we have an Oktoberfest style beer. The first beer, Hot Fuji. Take a little pour.
Drink up. I'm sure no beer enthusiast wants to hear the word dainty, but that's kind of how it feels like a dainty beer.
Radler
from Three Weavers.
Total heat wave beer.
Yes.
It's a historic Austrian beer style, and it means cyclist, actually. In Austria, they would combine beer with soda for cyclists because you can't drink that much beer, but you want a little bit.
This one is 4%, nice and light.
Wow.
Immediately, I smelled the tangerine and the lime. So this is something that people can do with all their buddies and...
Yeah.
We've done like birthday parties already, and then we've done a lot of corporate events.
Fest beer from Highland Park Brewery.
Yes.
One of my favorite beer styles, nice, smooth body, clean finish with some real elegant malt notes. It's big enough to stand up to foods, greasy foods like sausages, schnitzel. El Segundo. maybe like the flagship beer of Los Angeles.
I feel like I just stuck my nose in an orchard.
This is a perfect pizza beer for me.
So how can people get in touch with you?
Well, our website's the best way, labeerhop.com.
I mean, this is my first taste of freedom in a long time. And did you know, like wine, there's a beer certification for hop experts? A real beer connoisseur is called a Cicerone. Although I don't quite think that's German. Oh well, beer is beer, and Oktoberfest all year long. Prost.
You know, cooking at home can be complicated. I mean, ask my family, they know. See if they'll tell you the meatball story. But it doesn't have to be if you try some of the scrumptious and easy to do recipes our Jessica Holmes has for you in this edition of California Cooking.
Okay guys, you know how people are doing really clever and creative things during quarantine? I heard about this, I guess you could say pretzel company, from my husband's cousin Rebecca, because she goes, you have to visit Shappy's Pretzel. And I said, who's Shappy's Pretzel? She goes, it's the cutest thing. It's this guy, Adam Shapiro, and his wife, Katie, who you'll know from Scandal. And they're the cutest couple, and they decided to start a pretzel company during quarantine. And she said, all you do is you place your order online, you drive up to their house, and they bring you out delicious homemade pretzels that they're making in their kitchen. There he is. So tell me more about this pretzel business.
It's a total passion project, and like I'm Philly. The whole point of this was just to make my son these pretzels. And then I realized there are no Philly pretzel recipes online because there's like 2 families that make them in Philly. So I had to go online, and you know how like when you're looking up recipes, you know, there's all the comments.
Sure, yeah.
And a lot of the comments were like, no, in Philly, we don't use that, we use this, you know, and I would write it down. And I finally, like, after a bunch of months, like, made my own recipe.
Philly transplants here in LA, what do they say?
It's like an emotional experience.
Have you seen tears?
Yes. Hi, Katie!
We're selling hugs from home.
We always sell hugs from home. I love you.
Welcome to our kitchen, everybody. It's really exciting and fun, and like, you know what? We're a couple of actors, and the acting industry is a little bit slow at the moment, and we have a toddler. So what better to do to spend our time than you to become this incredible entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur, pretzelpreneur.
I drove up here and you were dancing for your customer.
When the kitchen's going off, it's like he's blasting. It's like Boys to Men, Motown Philly,
It's
like
all about-
anything that's like a Philadelphia situation.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
I gotta get Will Smith some pretzels. I gotta get Kevin Hart some pretzels. There's some Philly guys I haven't gotten to yet. John Legend's had them. Mike
Daniels
Jackson's
has
had
had
them.
him. Lee Daniels has had him.
Cooper.
Bradley Cooper's had him.
I literally got like an email from like Spielberg's office needing like 40 pretzels, and I was like, pretzels?
That's the way it is.
Who would have thought? I've been trying to get in Spielberg's office for 25 years. Pretzels.
We did not see this coming at the beginning when it was just sort of like a joke and let's see what happens. It was mostly friends and friends of friends.
It was always a joke. On my Instagram, I always make up fake stuff. Like I have this Oreo podcast that I'm on the 1200th episode of, but I've never recorded one episode of this podcast. So when Seacrest was hosting with Katie on the Kelly and Ryan show, I said I would send him some pretzels, and so I make like a little logo, and I put it on a bag, and I send him the pretzels just for him, just like a fake company.
Sure.
And this guy.
Leave it to Seacrest.
Leave it to Seacrest. Turns out he's got the gift of gab.
You guys are lovable. And you
You're lovable.
Shappy Pretzel Company.
From sauerkraut and steins to shrimp, because the Ceviche Rumble is still on. Well, Oktoberfest may have been canceled, but the Ceviche Rumble, the show, was not. Yes, you heard me right. Ceviche Rumble. Do you guys like seafood? Vendors and chefs from all over California will gather virtually this time for the upcoming Rumble. And joining us in studio, one of the official judges of it all, Chef Rosie. Hi.
Hi. Thank you, Dayna, for having me here.
Oh my God, we're so happy to have you. Okay, you're going to be tasting how many ceviches?
Oh my gosh, we have 16 of our local Southern California vendors. So 16 plates.
What makes a good ceviche over the others?
Well, over the others, we're looking for creativity. We're looking for freshness, good ingredients. It needs to taste good. It needs to be presentable.
Okay, and how can people sign up?
People can go to the website. They can go to cevicherumble.com and sign up. Absolutely.
Okay. What is the ceviche we have here?
The ceviche that we have here, this is from our last year's winner.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, Juan Cruz. He has created a nice shrimp ceviche with shrimp. It's very fresh, it has nice acidic, and it's just wonderful. We gave him a really cool trophy last year, but this year we're doing something a little different.
What?
We're giving them the belt.
Oh, the wrestling belt.
Yes, it's going to be such an exciting event. This is a wonderful platform for all the local cevicheros.
The Ceviche Rumble will take place on Sunday, October 18th, 2020. For registration, go to cevicherumble.com. If it's anything like this, you're gonna love it. It's outstanding. Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Chef Rosie.
Thank you very much.
Oh, good. Okay, that's it for today. So thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow and every weekday here at 7 p.m. where anything can happen. I am going to try and pull a rabbit out of a hat because I have some magic for you tomorrow. Can't wait. Join us then.
Egal was ich mach, ich gewinn. Ich bin die Königin. Geborene Siegerin.